Hey guys, so in this video it's going to be a little bit different because there's something that I've been noticing a trend of recently, and something that I get asked all the time is questions like, Adam, what do you eat? Adam, what's your workout like? Adam, what's your training split? How do you gain weight? Like, why do you have such high carbs? How do you get stronger? And I think all these questions kind of come from a place of wanting to find out that there's like some magical answer, or that if somehow knowing what I personally do or what has worked well for me is magically going to work better for them. And I think that a lot of this comes from people wanting to see if there's a shortcut. If they can somehow know exactly what I've done, or what I've, like what my life looks like, is essentially, and try to like replicate it, that's somehow the magic pill. And the reality is that there's no sexy answer, there's no shortcut to getting really big and lean and jacked and strong, whatever your goal is. In the case of powerlifting success, you're going to have to go in there week after week after week, and there are going to be lots of days when you don't want to go train. You're tired. Your central nervous system, or your nervous system in general, is going to feel more beat up. You're going to have to pull weights that you are scared of. You're going to have to get under the barbell for one more set and go for that one more rep when you don't want to. You're going to have to deal with being sore. You're going to have to deal with being tired and being overreached. If you're trying to diet down and get super lean, you're going to have to deal with being hungry. You're going to have to deal with being, more restrictive on what food choices that you do have. And I think that, and many people don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear that it's hard. They don't want to hear that getting stronger takes sacrifices. They don't want to hear that you're probably going to get injured at one point. They don't want to hear that you're probably going to mess up on your diet a couple times. They don't want to hear that if they want to gain weight, they're going to have to deal with, pushing past, the point of fullness to really push up their body weight, to gain more muscle, move up a weight class in powerlifting. They don't want to hear that, they're eating too much food. They don't want to hear that they're going to have to deal with being hungry and not eating 5 cookies after their dinner when they want to. They don't want to hear that, because that's not the sexy answer. That's not the one crazy trick. That's why these clickbait videos with one crazy trick to get strong, they're so powerful, and why they get so much attention and engagement, and it's why people use them on their videos, because people want to hear that there's a secret. And they want to hear that there's some magical answer. There's not a magical answer. This stuff takes work day in and day out. And I will 100% say that, I am 100% aware that I have good genetics. Ever since I stepped into the weight room, I've always been a fast responder, especially in terms of strength, but also in muscle mass, staying a little bit leaner. I have good genetics, but I also bust my ass a lot harder than most anybody does. I'll spend 2 hours in the gym, 3 hours in the gym. I'll make sacrifices. Like, if you really want to be elite, if you really want to get to a point where you are really, really good at something, it's going to take sacrifice. It's going to take time. It's going to take money. It's going to take an investment that is sometimes bigger than most people are willing to take out. Because I think it's easy when you haven't been there, when you haven't gone through, I guess, what it takes to be elite. What it takes to really just achieve those high performance body composition levels. Sometimes that's a bigger investment than what people want to really take out of their life. Maybe you want to have a life outside of the gym. Maybe you don't want to invest so much of your time and your energy to lifting weights. I'm obsessed with this. This is really all that I think about. I just think about, how can I get bigger? How can I get stronger? How can I improve performance outcomes? How can I help out my clients get better? That's all that I think about. And this is something that I choose to do. I choose to spend two hours a day in the gym 6 days a week getting after it. I choose to spend the money on the gym membership. I choose to invest that time. I choose to be sore. I choose to be tired. I choose to put my body through this. If you do choose this, if you do choose the path of, I want to be elite, I want to have these really high goals, you're going to need to accept the trade-offs. And you're also going to have to be aware that you're choosing this. So you can't be a dick to your family. You can't neglect others in your life. You can't be an asshole to them because you chose this. So own it. If this is something that you really want, understand that there are sacrifices, and also understand, most importantly, there is no sexy answer. There's no quick fix. It's going to take you putting in the hours, figuring out how much volume that you can recover from, figuring out what type of dietary approach is best for you. It might take investing in a coach. It might take having somebody else who's been there, who has been to a spot where you want to be, who has put in the hours of learning and studying and diligence to get to where you want, and who has a better understanding of this, so then they can help guide you to where you want to be, to where you say that you want to be. And that's just what it takes. And I'm here to tell you that for me, it's absolutely worth it. I love it. This is my passion. I love coaching. I love lifting weights. I love getting stronger. I love everything about this, the good and the bad. And that's why I keep showing up. That's why I keep doing this, because I just love it. And if you want to get strong, if you want to achieve the maximal jackness, get super shredded, whatever your goal is, the more extreme your goal, the more extreme your dedication is going to be, the more extreme the life trade-offs are going to be. And there's no quick fix. You're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to go through the grind. No matter how good your genetics are, we all go through it. And it doesn't matter if you start out at 100 pounds on your bench press and you only go to 100. For you, that's you getting stronger, and that still takes sacrifice, and that still takes trade-offs. So if you want to get stronger, this is just what it takes. There's no sexy answers. Put in the work. Analyze the costs, the benefits, and the analysis, and if it's worth it to you, pursue it wholeheartedly. Like, don't live your life what if. If this is something that you really want to do, if this is something that you think that this is what you want to do, put in the hours, put in the work, learn how to track your nutrition, learn how to be consistent in the gym, don't miss your workouts, learn how to train with RPE, all these fundamentals, master them, and then maybe you'll be elite.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.